hands open a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of our lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there come a tapping as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. This is some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. This some visitor, tapping at my chamber door. This some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remember. It was in the black December, and age separate, dying ember growth, its gods upon the floor. Eagerly I wish it tomorrow, vainly I had so to borrow from my books also of sorrow, sorrow for the lost, Leonor, for the ray and radiant maiden whom the angels name Leonor, nameless here for evermore. And the cycles that you certain rustling of each purple curtain trailed me, filed me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, this some visitor entering in trance at my chamber door, some late visitor entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating, then no longer. Sir, said I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you come rapping, and so faintly you come tapping at my chamber door, that seriously was sore. I heard you. Here I opened quite the door. Darkness there, and deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming, dreams no mortals ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Leonor? This I whispered, and Echo murmured back the word, Leonor. Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. Surely, said I, surely that is something at my window ladies. Let me see then what theory it is and this mystery explored. Let me hear be still a moment and this mystery explore. Is the white and nothing more. Open here I flung the shoulder, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped the stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least of saints made he, not a minion stopped or stayed he, but with the mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a vast of palace just above my chamber door. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, though thy crest be short and shaven thou, I said, art sure not craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me, what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutean shore? Oh, the raven, nevermore. Much marvel this young ugly fall to hear its words so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little really pains bore, for we cannot help figuring that no living human being Bridget was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door. Birds nests open the sculptured path above his chamber door. With such name was nevermore. With such name was nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the blessed path, spoke only that one word, as if he saw in that one word he did opt more, nothing further than that. He yondered at a feathered and like he fluttered, till I scarcely more than moderate. Other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by replies so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it others is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master whom you merciful disaster follow it fast and follow it faster till his songs one border bore, till the tears of his hope that melancholy burden bore of nevermore. But the raven still beguiling all my fancy into smiling. Straight I will it a cushioned seat in front of beards and busts and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what is the ominous birth of your what is grim, youngly, vastly, count an ominous birth of your when a croaking. Nevermore. This I said again, wishing but not salable expressing. The fall was very a snow burden into my bosoms for this and more I sat dreaming with my head easy reclining on the cushions, velvet leaning the loving clothing or but was velvet feeling leaning with the longing holding or she shall praise nevermore. The meadow, the air cream, answer perfumed from an used censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tangled on the tufted floor. Great and great, thy God had led thee. By these angels he had sent thee. Respite thy nepent from thy memoirs of Leonore. Quaff, oh quaff, his kids nepent and forget this lost Leonore. I, evil, prophet still fear or devil, whether temper saint or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolated on this desert land and chained on this home by horror haunt. Tell me, truly, I implore, is there a bound in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Will the raven nevermore? Prophet, said I, of evil, prophet still if fear or devil, by the heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore. Tell this soul with storm laden, if within the distant Eden, the shall claps a sitting maiden, whom angels name Leonore. Claps a radiant maiden, whom the angels name Leonore. The raven nevermore be that word or sing, part, beard or fiend. I shall get up starting, get the back into the tempests and the next broken shore. Leave no bloom as token of battle, like thy soul had spoken. Leave my loneliness I broken, fast above my door. Take thy big frown out my heart, the form from of my door. Quoth the raven, and the raven, never fleeting, is sitting, still is sitting, on the pallid vast of palace just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that streaming, and the longing for him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadows that lays floating on the floor shall be lifted